Class of 2023 and the Platform Party. Please remain standing for the introduction of the Platform Party. It is my pleasure to introduce the members of the Platform Party, starting with Paul Kane, Clinical Professor. Mark Falkoff, Professor. Heidi Frostestead, Library Director and Associate Professor. Meredith Geller, Director of Legal Writing. Wendy Hinton Vaughn, Director of Clinics and Clinical Professor. Sandra Capellian, Legal Writing Instructor. Colleen Baraka, Pro Bono Coordinator and Clinical Associate Professor. Evan Burnick, Assistant Professor. Therese A. Clark-Arado, Library Deputy Director and Professor. Gina Hunter, Interim Assistant Dean and Director of Academic Success. Mark Cordes, Interim Associate Dean and Professor Emeritus. Robert Jones, Associate Professor. Anita Madali, Associate Dean for Student Affairs and Associate Professor. Yolanda King, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Associate Professor. Melody Mitchell, Assistant Dean of Strategic Communications, Alumni Engagement and Diversity Initiatives. Lauren Threet, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Postdoctoral Fellow. Peter Amarad, Assistant Professor. Daniel McConkey, Associate Professor. Andrew Mamo, Assistant Professor. Sarah Fox, Associate Professor. Laurel Regurtis, Professor. Jay Wigman, President of the NIU Law Alumni Council and member of the class of 1992. Sonny Williams, Chair of the NIU Law Board of Visitors and member of the class of 1999. The Honorable Vincent F. Cornelius, immediate past Chair of the NIU Law Board of Visitors and member of the class of 1989. Brian Perry, NIU Vice President and General Counsel. The Honorable Lisa Holder White, Justice of the Illinois Supreme Court. Cassandra L. Hill, Dean and Professor. Greg Anderson, Assistant Dean and Director of Career Opportunities and Professional Development.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Dean Anderson mentioned, I'm Cassandra Hill, and I'm the Dean of the College of Law. It is my distinct honor to welcome you and to preside over the Northern Illinois University College of Law Class of 2023 Commencement Ceremony. The faculty and staff of the College of Law are pleased that you were able to join us in this celebration honoring the accomplishments of our graduates. This day marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Today, we gather to honor and applaud the incredible achievements of our graduates as they embark on their journey as legal professionals. I want to acknowledge the presence and support of Vice President and General Counsel Brian Perry, who also serves on our College of Law's Board of Visitors, and I'm right there. Also from the Board of Visitors, we have our chair, Sonny Williams, from the class of 1999, and the immediate past chair of our Board of Visitors, the Honorable Vincent F. Cornelius, from the class of 1989. We also have from the College of Law's Alumni Council, we have our president, Jay Wigman, from the class of 1993. So in addition, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the faculty, staff, and administration for their unwavering dedication and commitment to nurturing the next generation of legal minds. Your guidance, expertise, and mentorship have shaped these graduates into exceptional individuals that are here today. Most importantly, though, we have here today a skilled and dedicated group receiving their law degrees in the presence of their family and friends. To the family and friends that are here today, you also have earned this degree along with the graduates for all the support, care, and love that you gave them along this journey. This is a special day for you as well. And with that in mind, graduates, I'd like for you to stand, take this opportunity to thank your support system with a round of applause. It's a packed house. Now, as our graduates were standing and when they entered the room, you may have noticed that some of them are wearing cords of different colors. These cords are meaningful to our graduates as they symbolize pride in their achievements, their connections to NIU law, and their affinity groups in other communities. The meaning of each chord is noted on the back of the program. So today's ceremony for the class of 2023 is a bittersweet moment for me. This class in particular holds a special place in my heart as we formed an unbreakable bond. I never expected to serve my first year as a new dean during a global pandemic, and I know you didn't expect to experience half of your law school years in one. Spending almost 2 years in quarantine, locked down, and on COVID protocols, it seems so long ago now. You're the strongest, most resilient classes graduating from NIU College of Law. You helped us bring back the law school to life with your energy and with your spirit. I thank you for that. You are creative, engaged, innovative, and fully dedicated. I say we, the collective we, made it through. I came across a quote that says, "Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end." As you step into the legal profession, you undoubtedly face new and unique challenges. But remember that you are not alone. You are joining a community of legal professionals who share your passion for justice and the rule of law. Seek guidance from mentors, build strong relationships with your colleagues, and embrace the opportunities that lie ahead. Lawyers play a critical role in protecting our democracy. We are advisors, we're problem solvers. You represent the hope for a more just society and the embodiment of fairness and equality under the law. You have been entrusted with the immense responsibility of upholding the principles and values upon which our legal system stands. With your legal education comes great power, and I urge you to exercise it wisely, ethically, and with compassion. Finally, never, ever, ever forget about your home, NIU College of Law. As you embark on your new journey, remember that your education and experiences here have equipped you with the tools necessary to make a lasting impact on the world. Embrace the challenges, embrace the opportunities, and never forget the values that brought you here. And always remember our core values, our law school's rich tradition of public service, as well as our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Always remember how we pride ourselves on our extraordinarily strong sense of community and family, where students, faculty, and staff get to know one another and we build meaningful relationships. So with that, I remind you to always check in on one another. Continue to support and be there for one another. And always know that we, the College of Law, your family, we are always here for you. You are forever a Husky. Go Huskies. Class of 2023, we are all extremely proud of you. We know you are fully prepared for what lies ahead and that you will be successful in your life and careers. Thank you. Now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, the Honorable Lisa Holder White, Justice of the Illinois Supreme Court. Justice White is a Decatur, Illinois native. After graduating from law school, she began her legal career as an assistant state's attorney for Macon County before becoming an assistant public defender. She then enjoyed a thriving private practice focusing on the areas of family and criminal law. In 2001, Judge White was sworn in as an associate judge, becoming the first Black judge on the 6th Judicial Circuit. During her term as an associate judge, she was instrumental in securing and implementing the Redeploy Illinois grant aimed at reducing the incarceration rate for nonviolent juvenile offenders. In 2008, she was appointed a circuit judge by the Illinois Supreme Court, and in 2010, she was elected to the position where she also served as supervising judge of the Criminal Law Division. In 2013, Judge White was sworn in as the first Black justice on the Illinois Appellate Court, 4th District, where she served for nearly 10 years. And on July 7th, 2022, Justice White was sworn in as the first Black woman to serve as a justice on the Supreme Court of Illinois. Justice White is extremely dedicated to the legal profession and giving back to the community. She serves on a number of committees, projects, and programs, especially those that benefit young people. Again, please join me in welcoming Illinois Supreme Court Justice, the Honorable Lisa Holder White.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dean Hill, for that kind introduction. It is so nice to be here with you today here in DeKalb. Let me offer my own welcome to the faculty, distinguished guests, parents, family members, and friends gathered for this momentous occasion. And I especially want to welcome and congratulate the Northern Illinois University College of Law class of 2023. You made it. Although the Northern Illinois University College of Law is the youngest law school in Illinois, the college has distinguished itself. I know firsthand the quality of graduates that come from this institution. When I served on the 4th District Appellate Court, one of my most talented law clerks was an NIU law graduate. There was also a very talented young lawyer in our research department at the appellate court, and he served with one of my other judges on the court after he was scooped up by that judge from the research department, also an NIU law graduate. And also, I came from the appellate court most recently, and when I was sworn in on the Supreme Court of Illinois, one of the responsibilities I had was to find the judge who would serve in my seat on the appellate court. And I selected a graduate of NIU Law School, Jean Daugherty. So you have much to be proud of here at NIU. I want to give a special recognition and kudos to Dean Hill. She is one of 4 Black women leading the 9 law schools in Illinois. Her accomplishments and leadership make us all very proud. And you know, great leaders inspire others to lead. Throughout my career, I've been inspired by the leadership shown by one notable Illinois attorney. I'm certain that you've heard of him, Illinois' most famous attorney, our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. I stand before you today as a testament to the good done by Abraham Lincoln. His actions were a catalyst for unprecedented change. The humble beginnings of Mr. Lincoln, his perseverance in the face of daunting challenges, his willingness to stand against slavery and all that he accomplished, bring to life for me my connection with him and my ancestors. My great-great-grandmother was born into slavery. My grandfather was a sharecropper. Neither of my parents, who married at the ages of 17 and 20 were college graduates when my sisters and I each went to college. However, like Lincoln, those in my family who came before me refused to allow obstacles to prevent them from succeeding. They never gave up. They never stopped trying to provide a better life for themselves and their families. They recognized the value and importance of putting in an honest day's work. The family name and reputation were at times the only assets they had. It was important to be a person of integrity, willing to work hard, and even in the midst of having so little, to help others when you could. Those values allowed my mother, who as a child chopped cotton in rural areas of Cairo, Illinois, and my dad, a lifelong factory worker, to raise 3 daughters who all earned advanced degrees. So like Abraham Lincoln and my family, you will face challenges. You may be knocked down a few times, but no matter the number, you must not give up. You must pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and persevere. You have already shown that you can. You came here 3 years ago with the dream of becoming an attorney. Some of you during orientation may have wondered what you had gotten yourself into. You may have even doubted your decision when your professors started talking about the rule against perpetuities, the Cardozo view in Paulsgraf v. Long Island Railroad, or the implied warranty of habitability. But you persevered. You resolved to keep at it and learn all about the rule in Shelley's case, the fruit of the poisonous tree, and piercing the corporate veil. In the end, you made it after all the note-taking, the brief writing, the late-night studying. You hung in there and you made it. And you did so even in the midst of a global pandemic. As I gaze upon you today, your joy, your excitement, your relief are palpable. The abundance of exuberance is understandable. After all, the law degree that you are receiving today stems not from some random act of kindness or generosity. Receiving your law degree is born out of your strong intellectual capacity, your determination, your courage, your tenacity, and your perseverance. And I know that it takes all of that. Even though this month marks 30 years since I graduated from law school, I remember the initial fear of being called on. I remember working on my outlines and my briefs. I remember learning that my grade in each class would be determined by only one test in each class. But enough of me going down memory lane. Today I want to talk about your present and your future. Because of your time at NIU Law School, you are prepared for professional success, democratic citizenship in a global environment, and a personal life of meaning and value. In other words, now is your time. When I refer to the present time being your time, my statement is rooted in my view that those of you graduating today will play a pivotal role in shaping and determining the direction and the future of this great nation and of the world. Because now is your time, we all have a reason to celebrate. Let me tell you why. First, I want to expound on why, in my view, you are uniquely qualified to lead us. Next, let me offer a bit of advice on avoiding some common pitfalls. And finally, allow me to share with you the secret to making the best of life. There exists what I like to call a longevity privilege. This is the privilege you are afforded once you reach a certain level of professional experience. This privilege gives a person the right to complain about others and point out all the failings of those coming behind them while extolling the virtues and the personal hardships of those who rose through the ranks with them. You know how it goes. Why, back in my day, we always used to, it used to be, there once was a time, you get the picture. When people are exercising their longevity privilege, it usually ends in a statement something like, "I don't know what the world is coming to." Clearly, the longevity privilege fails to apply when it comes to this graduating class. Let me state unequivocally, you are ready and able to lead us, and we need you to do just that. We wait in great anticipation. Technological advancements in modes of communication and the ability to share information instantly make the world a much smaller place. Because of technology, we know there are places in our world where the education of girls is illegal. You are privy to the suffering that exists around the globe. You know that in our own country, we face significant challenges in areas including but not limited to hunger, poverty, and mental health. You not only know these things, but because you are collectively conscientious, you respond. You are no strangers to hard work, and you welcome a challenge. This is why you respond by jumping in and doing your part to make a difference and to effect change. Also, your extensive diversity, along with your willing acceptance of others, creates the perfect environment to solve the current climate of divisiveness that threatens to destroy our fundamental core values of human decency and respect. You see the various social movements impacting our workplaces, the concerns being raised regarding the interactions between those in authority and members of the community, and the inquiries seeking to evaluate the fairness of some of our long-standing institutions. As you go forward, now is your time to draw on the connections, relationships, and lessons learned from those different than you during your educational pursuits to guide you as you make your impact on society. Now is your time to right the ship where needed. Now is your time to utilize your intrinsic, unique qualities to make our world a better place. Next, let me offer a bit of advice on avoiding some common pitfalls. Today, you stand here as the new kid on the block, the person full of optimism, eagerly seeking continued knowledge and experience. Whatever your next steps, you look forward to and hope that those in charge will welcome and provide a level playing field on which you are able to strive to reach your personal and professional goals. Even though you are the newbie today, you must be mindful that as you advance, you will likely find yourself in positions of power and influence. Your decisions will impact the lives of others. How will you handle that power? When you find yourself in a position of power, treat others as you would want to be treated. Always remember who you are today. Take that person with you to guide, inspire, and ground you as you exercise power over others. After all, with power comes responsibility. The responsibility to not only wield that power in an appropriate manner, but to demonstrate the courage to speak out against the abuse of power. When we ignore the abuse of power, we encourage the abuse of power. Undoubtedly, opportunities to make the wrong choice present themselves on a daily basis. Decline those opportunities. Instead, use your power to demonstrate your worthiness of the influence afforded you and to open the path to success to like-minded people who share your passion, drive, and respect for power. It is important to understand the pitfall of crossing the line between confidence and arrogance. You will never be criticized for being too humble. In fact, humility is universally flattering. Finally, let me tell you the secret to making the best of life. American essayist, poet, and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "It is one of the most beautiful compensations of this life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself." As you move forward, assess your interests and talents and determine how you can be of service to your community and your fellow man. It is imperative that you give back and pay it forward. Undoubtedly, each of us can think of a circumstance where we set out to help someone else and the benefits we receive far outweighed our efforts. You have so much to offer. Find ways to share your knowledge and experience for the betterment of the community. There are countless organizations in need of volunteers. Inquisitive minds, young and old, are eager to learn new things and expand their horizons. Mentor that young person trying to work up the courage to go to college and be the first person in his or her family to obtain a college degree. Devote some time to our senior citizens who are not only interested in what you have to share, but who can also serve as an invaluable source of knowledge and inspiration. When all is said and done, living a life of service to others is the secret to making the best of life. Service not only helps others, it encourages an appreciation for the blessings bestowed upon us. Service leads to meaningful relationships and expands our horizons. Service deepens our understanding of one another and motivates us to make our world a better place. Soon, you will go out into the real world. We are confident in your unique ability to lead us. We know that you will do so with respect for the power that you will wield and in a manner that embraces the opportunity to live a life of service. Today, you become law school graduates. For the perseverance you have shown, you are to be commended. I would be remiss if I didn't mention one more group that we must remember today, a group of men and women who have persevered since the founding of our country. On this Memorial Day weekend, let us pay homage to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, those who gave their lives so that we may live as free people and gather here today to celebrate this joyous occasion. To the NIU class of 2023, your long career as students has come to an end. There is still one more hurdle to go. The bar exam. Start studying tomorrow. I know that Northern Illinois University College of Law has prepared you well for the bar exam and for a fruitful career in the law. Remember, you have the power to change the world. Don't ever stop trying. I wish you the very best. Thank you.
So thank you so very much, Justice White. We appreciate you being with us here today, and we appreciate your words of wisdom, of inspiration to the class of 2023, and also for your dedication to the legal community and the citizens of Illinois. Thank you again. So every year, the graduating class chooses one of its members to deliver a farewell address on behalf of the class. And this year, it is my distinct pleasure to invite to the podium Danielle Kazanowski as the student speaker for the class of 2023. Danielle?
Faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2023, welcome. I'm extremely honored to have been chosen as class speaker on behalf of the graduating class. Though I make no promises, my speech will be as iconic as another blonde law school graduate, Elle Woods. Our academic journey to this moment has been nothing short of challenging. When we graduated from undergrad, we had so much life ahead of us. We were fueled with passion, ambition, and with so many questions as to what we want to do with our lives. But now we're graduating from law school, and only one question remains. When do I start to heal from these 3 years? We started our journey at NIU completely online due to the global pandemic. We went from little black boxes on the Zoom screen to sitting here today as classmates, friends, and graduates. At orientation, we were told that learning the law is a lot like learning a new language. You have to think differently. You have to learn how to read the law, how to write it, and how to interpret it. What we weren't told at orientation was how the law was going to become a part of our personality. In basic conversations with people, you by default must mention the law. You're at your friend's engagement party and suddenly you've started a conversation about the importance of prenups. A family member talks about how much they hate their job, then you're explaining to them that under federal law, their employer must provide a safe and harassment-free workplace. Someone brings up they were an offender bender last week, fear not, as you can recite the entire restatement of torts for negligence. And though no one listens and no one follows, you press on because what else would we talk about? There's nothing as interesting as the law, right? Social life in law school is odd and sometimes non-existent, mostly because we're reading hundreds of cases, outlining for an exam worth 100% of our grade, or crying from that day's cold call. There used to be a time I could go out and make my friends laugh. Now I go out, count how many lawsuits I can bring against that establishment, go home by 8 o'clock, watch clips of Judge Judy on TikTok, rinse and repeat. I imagine many family members and friends here can see this personality shift I've mentioned from their own experiences. And lucky you, today, there's not just one of us you have to deal with, there's a bunch. And when a law student wants to talk, they will. I can't say for certain if this will last forever, but law school has given us relationships and skills that will. We can not only handle but thrive through tremendous stress. We can see both sides to a story. We can think objectively and critically on topics we may be uncertain about. And though we laugh and joke about how much trauma law school has given us, the truth is we found something we're really good at and something we're very passionate about. And it's why we're sitting here today, and it's why we chose NIU Law to begin with. One thing about law students and lawyers is that we're constantly chasing the next goal. It's in our personalities to work hard, persist, and achieve. We're often told that we make things look easy, and people comment that they can never do what we do, mostly because I think it takes a special person to want to do what we do. But we constantly move forward, ready to solve the next problem, and sometimes we don't stop to recognize the hard work we put in. So today, take the time to celebrate this accomplishment. Even though our careers are just starting, today is one of the greatest highlights of our legal journey. Soon enough, you'll pass the bar. You'll win your first case, you'll get that promotion, and you will achieve the success you worked so incredibly hard for. But don't forget to celebrate those moments in your career. You sacrificed so much for this moment, and you should be tremendously proud of yourself. So today, celebrate. Tomorrow, panic for the bar. To the class of 2023, congratulations on this achievement. I cannot wait to see all the amazing things each of you do in life, and it was an honor to have you as a part of this law school journey. While our time as students at NIU has come to an end, our commitment to the law is continuing. I wish you all the best of luck and congratulations. And before heading off, I have the privilege to introduce this year's Professor of the Year. This professor has shown time and time again his dedication to making sure each of us succeed, as evident in his engaging lectures, passion for the law, and his warm and humorous demeanor. The Professor of the Year for 2023 is none other than Professor Jones.
Well done, guys. Very well played. I'm so proud of you. All of your teachers are proud of you. Everyone here should be proud of this outstanding group of people. Can we just recognize them for a second? Well done to you, people I don't know as well. for producing these outstanding people. Thank you. This is one of my favorite days of the year, right up there with Barrister's Ball and Harry Styles concerts. This is the day we've been working for. This is the day you officially become lawyers. We'll take the bar, we'll pass the bar, we'll all pass the bar, and we'll become attorneys. But today will forever be the day where you become a lawyer. The only bar we have to worry about today is the one we're drinking at after this. But today's the day you join Abraham Lincoln as an Illinois lawyer. Today's the day we become colleagues as members of the legal profession. It's a fantastic day to celebrate, and we're all so fortunate, those of us who love you and helped you, we're also fortunate that we get to share the day with you. So thank you. Violet wanted to be here as well. She asked about the people who live in the computer, and I said, "You're graduating today." And she said, "Whoa!" So congratulations. I know how hard you've worked. I signed a lot of it, and I know how hard you've worked to get here, and I've been right there with you, trying to stay up, making things better for you. But it's been fun for me. It's been a privilege. I believed in you as students, and I continue to believe in you as people, and now I get to believe in you as attorneys and lawyers. When you go out there with the JD, remember that you're our guys, okay? You were trained by the best, okay? Maybe a little egotistical, but you're trained by the best, okay? To be the best. Don't take any crap from anyone, all right? You're all going to do great things. And you make mistakes. I mean, you're human, but, right or wrong, you're our guys. You're our Huskies, right? So remember that. We're always on your side. We love you. One of the great things about today that I like is that technically speaking, there's a precise moment when you become a doctor of jurisprudence. There's a precise moment when you become a lawyer. You'll come up and we'll put the ceremonial hood on you to symbolize that you're receiving the JD, and then you'll get the degree. But the degree isn't official, it's not activated until the vice president of NIU makes a special incantation. He says, I don't know the words. He says, they won't tell me the words. They're afraid I'll go around making JDs of the one else. It's a jealous secret. Something like the power that flows through my veins from NIU, I confer upon you. And then bam! Okay, that's it. It's poignant and it's memorable because there's a precise moment when you become a doctor of jurisprudence. And you're just ordinary people, no offense, until then. But then, at that moment, you're a lawyer. You're a member of the legal profession. You're a doctor of jurisprudence. It's one of the best moments of my life, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you remember it as much as and as well as I still remember it. So I just feel very fortunate that I get to be here with you, and I just want to thank you. It's been a privilege. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the honor that you've given me, and that I get to be up here on the stage with you. It's one of the greatest events of my life. So let's go with one more movie quote from pre-JD. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. You can just yell it out or not. Either. It is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self. Yes. That we take our next steps into the world. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2004, sorry. We did it. It's close. All right, guys, congratulations, all right? Congratulations, Huskies. It's my great honor to help welcome you into the legal profession. Thanks.
Thank you, Professor Jones. So now I would like to introduce Anita Madali, Associate Dean for Student Affairs, who will announce the Commencement Awards.
It is my pleasure to announce the names of those graduates from the class of 2023 who are receiving Academic Achievement and Excellence Awards. If your name is announced for an honorable mention, please stand and be recognized by your classmates, friends, and families. If your name is called as an award recipient, please come up the stairs to accept your award from Dean Hill and have your photograph taken. We begin with the Francis G. Mays Prize, which goes to Paige Meyer, established in honor of a distinguished member of the DeKalb County Bar. The Francis G. Mays Prize is awarded to a member of the graduating class for outstanding achievement in courses that focus on criminal law, criminal procedure, and evidence. The Helene and Edward Fioretti Award is presented to Andrew Collier, Susan Kohler-Nieves, Samantha Malone, and Paige Meyer. The Helene and Edward Fioretti Award was established to honor the parents of Robert Fioretti, a member of the class of 1978. It is given each year in recognition of outstanding achievement in courses that focus on professional responsibility and ethics. The Paul R. Vella Criminal Law Award goes to Paige Meyer. This award was established by Paul R. Vella, a member of the class of 1996. It honors a member of the graduating class who has done outstanding work in the sequence of criminal law courses and who has also completed a summer internship with the state's attorney's office as a 7-Eleven licensee. The Brewster Parker Award is presented to Jacqueline Pulek. Established in memory of a distinguished member of the Illinois Bar and former chair of the Illinois Board of Regents, this award is presented annually to a member of the graduating class in recognition of outstanding achievement in courses focusing on property, real estate, and land use law. The Brian and Tamara McGuff Prize is awarded to Delaney Nevshimal. This prize is made available through the generosity of Brian McGuff, a 1990 alumnus of the College of Law, and goes to the member of the graduating class who has done the most outstanding work in the sequence of corporate courses. The Alexis M.K. Simmons Family Law Award goes to Sean Lenning. This award is generously provided by the law offices of Alexis M.K. Simmons, a 2014 graduate of the College of Law, for the member of the graduating class of 2023 who has done the most outstanding work in the area of family law. The recipient of the 2022 Clover Family Award is Brittany Malone. This award is given each year to the student who graduates with the highest number of legal volunteer hours during his or her 3 years at the College of Law. The prize is donated by the Clover family. The Edward F. Diedrich Award goes to Maxwell Sharkey. This award is generously provided by the Costantino Law Firm and is presented to a graduating student whose community service demonstrates a strong interest in protecting the civil rights of the underprivileged members of our community. The award is in honor of Edric F. Diedrich, a longtime friend and supporter of the College of Law. This year's winner of the Alumni Council Prize is Jasmine Boykin. The Alumni Council Prize is funded by alumni contributions and is awarded annually to the student who writes the best essay on commitment to the law. In recent years, a new award was established in honor of the late Professor Daniel S. Reynolds. The 2023 recipient of this award is Cristina Alvarez Paredes. Sponsored by the Student Bar Association and the College of Law, this achievement award goes to a well-rounded student in the graduating class who is nominated by fellow classmates and exhibits many of the traits for which Professor Reynolds was renowned, including a dedication to professionalism, a commitment to educating others, and demonstrated leadership in or outside the College of Law. The next set of awards were determined by vote of the dean and the faculty. Will the members of the Trial Advocacy Society please rise? We would like to recognize you for your work and achievements this year. The Faculty Award is for outstanding contribution to trial advocacy programs. This year's award goes to Adedayo Oladele Ajose and Catherine Carter. Will the members of this year's, will the members of this year's Moot Court Society please rise? We would like to recognize you for your work and achievements this year. The dean and the faculty voted to recognize a member of the 2023 graduating class who has made an outstanding contribution to appellate advocacy programs. This year's recipient is Andrea Stout. Will the members of this year's law review please rise? We would also like to recognize you for your work and achievements this year. The Dean and the faculty wish to honor the student who has made an outstanding contribution to scholarly publications. The 2023 award is presented to Robert Kudlicki. The recipient of the 2023 Marla Dickerson Award is Brittany Malone. This award was established in honor of Miss Marla Dickerson, a member of the class of 1996, and is presented to the graduating student who, in the view of the dean and the faculty, has demonstrated the strongest commitment to public interest law. Honorable mention goes to Maxwell Sharkey. The Thurgood Marshall Award is given annually by the dean and the faculty to the graduating student whose educational performance, extracurricular activities, or community service best epitomize Justice Marshall's deep understanding and commitment to equal justice under law, his or her dedication to the rule of law in a justice society, and his or her use of the law as an instrument of social change. The recipient of the Thurgood Marshall Award for 2023 is David Moishia. Will the members of this year's SBA please rise? We would like to recognize you for your work and achievements this year. The next faculty award goes to the member of the graduating class who has made an outstanding contribution to the College of Law community. This year's award is presented to Robert Hardin. Honorable mention goes to Charlotte Willoughby. This year's recipient of the Clinical Legal Education Association CLEO Award is Susan Kohler-Nieves. CLEA is a national organization advocating for clinical legal education as fundamental to the education of lawyers. Among the criteria for the award are excellence in the fieldwork and seminar components of clinical coursework, determined in part by the quality of a student's performance in assisting or representing individual clients, and in exploring the legal, ethical, strategic, and other pertinent issues raised in the clinic. Last but certainly not least, the recipient of this year's George M. Schur Award for Academic Excellence is Paige Meyer. This award is given by the Dean and the faculty of the College of Law to the member of the graduating class with the highest grade point average for the 6 semesters of studying leading to the Juris Doctor degree. The award is made available through the generosity of George M. Schur and his family. Mr. Schur, former General Counsel for Northern Illinois University, was a longtime friend, honorary alumnus, and supporter of the College of Law.
So our faculty are the lifeblood of the Academy. And as researchers, educators, and mentors, they are major contributors to our students' success. It is for these reasons that I'm extremely excited for this new opportunity to acknowledge the hard work and accomplishments of our talented faculty, and to honor 2 of them in particular with our inaugural Faculty Excellence Awards. The first award was made possible by the generosity of NIU College of Law alumna Stacy Mandel from the class of 1996, who created an award in honor of her husband, the late Lenny Mandel, who served as an associate dean at the College of Law for over 30 years. The second Faculty Excellence Award was made possible by our dedicated Board of Visitors. I want to thank you both for your support. The Lenny and Stacy Mandel Faculty Excellence Award recognizes a faculty member for their accomplishments in teaching and service. We are pleased to announce that Professor Laurel Regurtis has been chosen as the first recipient of the Lenny and Stacy Mandel Faculty Excellence Award. Professor Regurtis describes her teaching philosophy as being grounded on 3 pillars: cultivating students' ability to be self-directed learners, helping students develop their professional identity, and viewing students as whole people. Student evaluations praised her intelligence, availability, and the ways in which she structured her classes. Professor Regurtis engages in innovative teaching practices, serves the law school community in numerous ways, and shares her knowledge and skills with the broader community. Please join me again in congratulating our inaugural Mandel Scholar, Professor Regurtis. So I ask that Professor Regurtis and Vice President Brian Perry join me for the photo. The Board of Visitors Faculty Excellence and Scholarship Award recognizes a faculty member for their accomplishments in scholarship and research. We are pleased to announce that Professor Sarah Fox has been chosen as the recipient of this inaugural award. Where is Sarah? Professor Fox's research and scholarship, which focuses on themes of land use and urban planning, has been published in top law reviews and presented at various conferences throughout the country. Her commitment to scholarly collaboration is also evidenced by her efforts to organize the Midwest Junior Scholars Conference each year at Loyola. Professor Fox's scholarship and research not only adds value to the dialogue among other scholars writing about environmental law, but also contributes to the vibrant intellectual community at NIU College of Law. Please join me again in congratulating Professor Sarah Fox. And I would ask that all of our Board of Visitors members, Chair Sonny Williams, Vice President Brian Perry, and Judge Cornelius join us for this photo. Are y'all ready? Now we direct our attention to the most important introductions of the afternoon, the members of the class of 2023. The candidates will advance one by one to be individually recognized and receive the symbol of the hood from Professor of the Year Robert Jones and Associate Dean Yolanda King. Would the first row of candidates please stand and move towards the stage? Dean Greg Anderson, will you call the roll of the candidates, please?
Danielle M. Kazanowski, magna cum laude. Christina Alvarez Perez, magna cum laude. Jenna Anderson, cum laude. Kristen Elizabeth Arriaga. Madison Vivian Barra, cum laude. Autumn May Beaupre. Kelsey Renee Becker, magna cum laude. John William Beery. James Klein Bennett, magna cum laude. Amelia J. Board, cum laude. Jasmine Denise Boykin. Marcus Deshawn Brooks, cum laude. Wendy L. Brown, magna cum laude. John Tony Callis. Catherine Elizabeth Carter, cum laude. Joseph David Catalano, cum laude. James Antonio Chavez, magna cum laude. Andrew Jacob Collier, magna cum laude. Anne Marie DeCero, cum laude. Maeve Marie Degnan, cum laude. Adam Dzanovic, cum laude. Jacob Asp, cum laude. Sarah Farwick, magna cum laude. Jeffrey K. Frimpong. Leslie Marie Fuzzinato, cum laude. Joseph Michael Gabri, magna cum laude. Molly Marie Gallagher, magna cum laude. Taryn N. Gardner, cum laude. Benjamin Brenner Gerard. Paige Nicole Gores, cum laude. Kathleen Marie Hancock, cum laude. Grace E. Hannon Geller. Robert James Frederick Hardin, cum laude. Brittany J. Harris Malone. Neil Curtis Henninger. Alicia Marie Hernandez. Isabella Canoza, magna cum laude. William Patrick Kearney, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann Kleinschmidt. Andrew R. Kluge, magna cum laude. Susan Kohler Nieves, magna cum laude. Robert Arthur Kudlicki III, magna cum laude. Adam Michael Kwiatkowski, summa cum laude. Garrison Daniel Lee, cum laude. Sean Christopher Lenning, magna cum laude. Julia Powers Lobo, summa cum laude. Catherine Ann London Bischoff, cum laude. Emma S. Loney. Stephen Michael Long, cum laude. Grant M. Loudon. Christopher Wayne Lule. Stewart Patton Lyman, cum laude. Samantha Ann Malone, magna cum laude. Juan A. Martinez. Paige Angelica Meyer, summa cum laude. Felix LaShawn Mitchell. Emily Grace Moody. Spencer Samuel Moore. Matthew William Mustis, summa cum laude. David Munene Muishia. Delaney Catherine Nevshamal, magna cum laude. Matthew Edward Novotny, cum laude. Anadayo Oladele Ajose. Genesis Paula Olvera. Alejandra Paramo. Jesus Norberto Perez, cum laude. Brandon Tanner Pitsatasak, cum laude. Erica Pervasnik, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Ann Pulak, magna cum laude, hooded by her father, William D. Pulak, a graduate of 1991. Michael Joseph Riggs, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Riado Nick. Doña Yasmin Rivera Caceres. Samuel R. Serpi, cum laude. Maxwell Joseph Sharkey, cum laude. Lisa C. Sharp, cum laude, hooded by her cousin Thomas Jakeway, a member of the class of 2004. Alexandria N. Short, cum laude. Mark T. Slivka, cum laude. J. D. Smith. Andrea Michelle Stout, cum laude. John Thomas Tash, cum laude. Audrey L. Tobias, cum laude. Michael D. Verbeck, cum laude, hooded by his mother-in-law, interim assistant dean Gina Hunter. There you go. Kevin Dwayne White, cum laude. Calvin R. Wiegand. Charlotte Sonia Ivanovich Willoughby, hooded by her cousin Donna Kelly, a member of the class of 1994. There you go. Ashley Zurich, magna cum laude.
All right. Vice President Perry, stand right here. Vice President Perry, on behalf of the faculty of Northern Illinois University College of Law, I recommend to you this group of law students and their fellows in absentia who have presented themselves today for recognition.
Thank you, Dean Hill. Our commencement exercise today recognizes the academic achievements of the graduates of the College of Law and the preparation they have received to lead productive and useful lives as members of the legal profession and of society. So this time, first, family and friends, get the cameras and video ready, because like Professor Jones said, I'm about to make them official right here, all right? Graduates, would you please stand? All right. Class of 2023, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and as Vice President and General Counsel of Northern Illinois University, I hereby formally confer upon each of you who has been certified by the faculty of the College of Law as having successfully completed the prescribed requirements the Juris Doctor degree of Northern Illinois University. Accordingly, you are vested with all the privileges and responsibilities appropriate to that degree, and at this moment, become alumni of Northern Illinois University. Congratulations, go Huskies.
Huskies. I too would like to officially welcome you as alumni of Northern Illinois University College of Law. You may be seated or you can stand. It's your world. This is not the end of our relationship, but simply a new chapter, one in which we will continue to support you in your current and future endeavors. And we look forward to your support of the law school's mission. Remember, our doors are always open to you, and we hope to see you often. I would like to close and leave you with the last few lines of one of my favorite poems. Many of you have heard me recite this poem. It was passed down to me from my father, Invictus, which means unconquerable. This poem was written by William Henley, and it focused on the human spirit and its ability to overcome adversity. Some of you may remember that it's this very poem that Nelson Mandela recited daily while he was wrongfully in prison. The last verse reads, "It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. If you're not familiar with this poem, I strongly encourage you to reread the entire poem. You will find strength in these powerful words to help you push through any difficult days, and inspiration to help you celebrate your many successes. Remember, no matter what, we are always here to support you, and you will always be a member of our Husky family. Today and together, we can and will chart a better future for our community and the world. We, all of us in here and outside these doors, we are counting on you to go out there and change the world. Congratulations, class of 2023, and keep soaring. So we've had a wonderful afternoon together. This brings to a close the 2023 commencement ceremony for Northern Illinois University College of Law. Once again, we thank you for celebrating this special occasion with us today. Please join us for light refreshments next door in the ballroom. Also, feel free to walk across the street to visit and tour the College of Law, Swin Parson, to see where your favorite graduates spent the past 3 years of their lives. Finally, I would ask that the members of the audience stay seated until the platform party and the graduates have all had an opportunity to exit. Thank you.